All right, welcome to SirMaser and Pollo Salazar presents the Friendly Nations Clash. Team BeNeLux takes on Team Mexico. And joining me here in the booth is the leader of CTWC Mexico, Pollo. Welcome.
Hey Frank, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to be here, and this is long overdue. We're finally hosting this one. It's been long coming.
Yeah, finally. We wanted to do this early May, but some unfortunate events happened. So then we decided to postpone it. Everyone was on board with it, and now we are going to see it today. This is the lineup that you see right in front of you. We will start off with SamTS versus Morelando. And then Arts in 1998 versus Alejandro. Mywikus versus Oscar. El Python versus Rory. And the main event is Sidnef versus Doge. I need to turn your volume up a little bit, so that is what we are going to do.
Okay. So welcome everyone again. Thanks. I hope there's a lot of Latam pastas here. I hope a lot of people come to support our Mexican friends. And now we're gonna have Morelando versus Sam. So let's go for some good matches. We definitely have players that are capable of throwing down amazing plays. I can see Sam is a tapper. There's no way you can get a piece that far into the left. So
yes, Sam is
I'm almost sure. Yeah, and I think Morelando is a topper as well. So this is gonna be topper versus topper. I think we have a few dash matches, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yes, we decided that this match will be a level 18 all the way. So we will have two matches which will have a level selection, and Pollo defeated me last Friday in a friendlies match. So Team Mexico can choose. Well, Morelando is Das.
Oh, let me pop the chat real quick because I can't see it right now, but I'm gonna see if I can watch it live.
All right. I don't know if we saw Sam in chats, but let's go. Morelando's ready. We can explain how this works when Sam and Morelando started, because Morelando needs to work in an hour. Sam is ready. So let's get game number one underway of match number one in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So the way this works is we have 5 matches scheduled. Each one is a best of 5, win 1 match, and you earn a point for your team. Have the 5 matches, the one with the highest score or with the most matches win this Friendly Nations class. What time is it in Mexico, Pollo?
Right here is 1 p.m. So it's a really good schedule. We're still in good energies. I think it's a little bit more late there in the BeNeLux region. I don't know. I think if I would estimate, it's like 7 p.m. or something like that.
8 p.m.
Yeah, it's basically spot on. But yes, I think we're gonna have good energies throughout the whole 5 matches here.
I mean, we are used to play at night, so.
Yes, I think that's even like a meme thing. It's insane how you have to accommodate like very tough UTC time zones. Like the only time I've had to accommodate was like a match at maybe 9 a.m. and it was really generous.
Yeah. That's what happened when you have a worldwide sport. All right, let's give a quick score update. Morelando starts off this match at 141,000 points. Sam at 88,000 points. These two players are starting off this friendly nations clash between the BeNeLux and Mexico.
Yeah, I think Sam has had a little bit more problems than Morelando throughout the start of the match. He's going to build on row two. It has a few holes. That's not a Tetris. That I think was a triple, and he has to burn this because if not, it would be really hard to score Tetrises. Now he's ready on row two, which it's a little bit of an aggressive move. Maybe if not for a tapper. Oh, he misses a spin there. It's something that he could still salvage. It's not that worrisome, especially for a dapper. Those are basically cheating.
Dapper is cheating, yes. Sam with a very dirty Tetris goes to 166,000 points. Morelando is in the lead, 262. So early lead for Morelando. As Sam is in some trouble. Needs to get the right pieces to get out of it.
Yes, even though he has been finding himself digging for now a huge portion of the game, like the pace has not been hurt that much. I think if he manages to get out of this dig, which he does with the Tetris now, and misses the S pin, but if he manages to start scoring Tetrises, he could still get like a 300k transition or something among those lines. I'm actually impressed that his pace wasn't hurt that bad. Like you could be transitioning with 200,000, but I think it's not going to be the case right now.
Sam is clean, so that's at least a big plus. Can start building his Tetris ready. We'll get a long bar over to the right side. Scores that Tetris. Scores another Tetris. 259 for Sam. 330 for Morelando. So we are seeing many people from LATAM in chat. We see.
Morelando covers his well. I was an early shift. I'm really sure he would really like a long bar now. Well, not a long bar, but these pieces are not helping him that much, especially as a DAS player. Oh no, he's gonna hang a piece there. Morelando's done at 300 and Sam, you need to reach. Oh, Sam is really
333
right
for Sam. 333. Oh, but hangs that GLP, so we'll top out at 286. No. So Morelando takes game number one, gets heart number one, and is up 1-0.
Morelando with the fist bump there, or I don't know if it was a fist bump or just scratching his head, like maybe it was the Johan thing. I don't know if he was scratching his head or actually fist bumping, but Morelando takes game one.
Sam is ready. Morelando is ready. Let's go. Game number two is coming up. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, last Friday you were scratching your head when you did the fist bump.
Probably, and then I felt like, Kingsman thought I was fist bumping, so maybe I have to do one now. But yeah, I think Johan would be proud of that one. I sent the clip to Johan. I can't believe how can he fist bump on 18 speed. Like I almost misdropped the next piece after I fist bump in that match of you. That would have been like catastrophic. I would have left the server or something like that. It would have been really painful.
All right, game number two between SamTS and Morelando is underway. Sam much cleaner than in game number one. Morelando with a difficult start, has some cleaning to do right now. Lays out lumbar flat, 30,000 points for Morelando to start off this game number two. 68,000 points for Sam.
Yeah, now Morelando switching places with Sam in the last game. I think Morelando has had a little bit of a tough dig. Maybe not the pieces he would hope for. Now he gets a useful long bar, but the pieces are not really accommodating for what Morelando needs right now. He makes a dependency. Fortunately, he gets the pieces. He's working with not so good RNG, and he's making it work. Yes, I think switching places with the previous game versus Sam.
Yeah, Sam will score a Tetris because he won 64. Morelando still at 47,000 points. Both players are at 38 lines. Oh, Morelando with the fist bump Tetris. And another fist bump Tetris.
Yeah, it was a dirty Tetris for Morelando. Like Morelando's getting in the fist bump gang. Now I'm part of it. Like Johan Pollo and Morelando in the fist bump gang. Yeah, this is making new memes, new Tetris standards.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, that square is perfectly for Sam. Tetris ready. Morelando, Tetris ready. 237 for Sam, but blocks off the right side. Needs a long bar or an L piece. Needs now a long bar. Triple for Sam, 244. Morelando, 167. Morelando is clean, but maybe also...
Ooh, these are rough pieces for Sam, and he could get a long bar right now. It's gonna be really tough. No, it's gonna...
Sam tops out at 248,000 points. So Morelando, you need to go to 249. 249. Oh, and also Morelando tops out at 190,000 points. So that means that Sam is safe for game number 2, gets heart number 1. And we are tied at 1.
Yeah, it was two simul top outs that one, and it was unfortunate. Morelando could have lowered his stack with a long bar there. Long bar doesn't come like, what a surprise. Long bar doesn't come when you need it in Classic Tetris. What a surprise.
Yeah. We started off game number 3. Remember, it's 18 all the way for Sam and Morelando. Coming up here after, it's Arts 9098 versus Alejandro. They will be playing a 12 and 15 starts match. We feel like for the most entertaining match, we will allow level 12 and level 15. And then Oscar and Wing will also play an 18 only match.
Yes, it should be interesting because Alejandro is actually making his competitive debut. When I first founded TWC Mexico, he was one of the people that said like, "Hey man, like, let's get a tournament going. I would like to participate." And now, when we announced this one, he immediately hopped in like, "I want to do it," and I'm really eager to see how he performs. I sure as hell know that my very first performance was really poor. I got swept left and right, but I've seen a few people that make their competitive debut and they absolutely crush it. Gerard Adler, which he's in my division, he made his debut and he won a couple of games again. So it's gonna be interesting to watch that one.
That would definitely be an interesting match, but that's coming up after this one. 207,000 points for Sam. Will score Tetris goes to 229. Morelando is at 104, but will score Tetris goes to 127. Morelando is 10 lines behind, so has some room to play with and comes to the right side with that L piece. So 252 for Sam. Sam is pushing down sometimes on 18.
I don't know if Mendion is watching this, but Mendion absolutely hates push down. Unless you're Japorto, like he loves to compliment Japorto on pushing down, but when someone else pushes down, like, oh, you better be ready for a few kind words from Mendion.
Mendion is in chat. I've seen Mendion in chat. 306 for Sam, 223 for Morelando. Morelando is a Tetris ready, gets a long bar over to the right side, scores a Tetris. Even Johan says push down. I know Coach Feller doesn't like push down on 18. A fist bump Tetris for Morelando. 269 for Morelando. 357 for Sam. Sam is clean. Once again, 10 lines ahead. But we'll score a Tetris. Malen Flincia GT, thank you so much for the follow. It's much appreciated. Morelando has some cleaning to do. The T-piece is beautifully comes to the right side. Will be Tetris right? Scores he Tetris 306 for Morelando, 406 for Sam. But Sam needs a long bar to get the stack pretty much downwards. Blocks off the right side, gets a long bar for the left side. But will be clean. And
that was SamTS.
yeah, Tetris for Sam, 438 versus 311 for Morelando. Less than 30 lines away from the 19th transition.
Ooh, Morelando would really like to get his stack in better order. He had a little bit of a misdrop there, but still 30 lines to go until transition. I always get nervous when I don't have the better stack right after reaching transition. Oh, he hangs a long bar there. I don't think there's nothing he could do with that. Let's see if Morelando can do something about this one. I don't think.
Gets a long bar over my
is
misdrop the
doable.
second one. Tops out
Oh
at
no, Morelando.
321, so Sam at 515 is safe for game number 3. Gets heart number 2, is on a match point to give the BeNeLux point number 1.
Right, he transitions. I don't think it's gonna be long until he tops out when he heard the score. I don't think he's gonna mule in this one, like right at level 19. But yeah, now Sam is good. It was a really large lead. I hadn't noticed until Morelando got a bit monk-eyes.
I think indeed Sam is going to villain this one out. Oh no, there it is, 599, just barely. Stream cut off for me. Okay, that is fine. But you won the match. You won this game, I'm sorry. So, game number 4. Morelando's already ready. Whenever Sam is ready, we are going to start game number 4. Sam is ready. Game number 4 is coming up in 3, 2, 1. A Tetris.
Okay, so now the next game is underway. Sam is at match point. Morelando will have to take this one to take us into a decider. He definitely has the skill to do so. Last game was a little bit of a suffer one. The lead Sam had over Morelando was huge, and now both boards are clean. So let's hope for a more even match. Now a little bit of rough pieces for Morelando. Last one, he gets a lot of squares right now. This is not accommodating at all. Oh my god, how many squares is he getting right now?
Oh, so many squares. City for Morelando hangs that S piece over to the left side. Will be difficult to get a long bar over now. And it will be game over for Morelando. 48,000 points for Morelando. Sam is safe at 94, wins match number 1. And brings the BeNeLux to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, those room really rough pieces for Morelando. I don't know how many squares he got in that one, but he definitely got more than 5 in like I don't know, an 8-piece sequence, a 7-back sequence. He got like 5 squares, so it was really hard, especially with a long bar dependency he had right there. But GG's Morelando. That was a really tough RNG to deal with.
Yeah. So Scalejandro can make it up. Will face Art in 1998. I'm going to set up that match right now. I will be right back.